Are you working hard but unsure your efforts stack up against the bigger picture? Let's decode the scoreboard that runs your company and why it matters to your career. Welcome to Titan of Tech, where we explore the intersection of technology and business strategy. Today, we're diving into an overlooked but critical skill: understanding your company's scoreboard. Whether you're a cybersecurity professional, software engineer, or a tech manager, knowing how your company measures success can transform how you contribute and grow. My name is John Barker. I am a professor of cyber threat intelligence and also of the NSA approved cyber ethics policy and law at the University of Arizona. I also serve as a virtual chief information security officer as well as a virtual chief information officer for many service based companies. So picture this: your team hits every technical milestone, but at the end of the quarter, leadership seems underwhelmed. Why? It's not that your work doesn't matter, it's that the value of your efforts isn't visible through the lens of the company's, hold on, some business jargons incoming, key performance indicators, or KPIs. These metrics are the scoreboard. They measure everything from revenue growth and customer satisfaction to operational efficiency and innovation. And understanding them isn't just an executive's responsibility, it's how you turn your work into visible, measurable impact. But here's the kicker: most professionals in tech never take the time to learn this. They stick to what's comfortable: lines of code, system uptime, vulnerability scans. But by stepping back to understand the overall scoreboard, you can align your work with the strategic goals and showcase your value in terms that business executives would understand. Think of these as the metrics that leadership reviews to determine whether the company is winning or losing. It's easy to assume that this doesn't apply to you. After all, you're not in sales or on the executive team. But here's the truth: the more you align your daily work with these metrics, the more visible and valuable your contributions become. For example, if your automation project reduces downtime, framing it as saving X amount of hours, which improves operational efficiency. That's how you connect your tech work to the company's scoreboard. So let's say you had an efficiency project and you saved your company 10 hours of work per employee per week. Your company has 10 employees. The average cost of those employees, let's say it comes out to $100 per hour for the company. How much did you just save your company per week? So you take 10 hours times 10 employees times $100 per hour. You just saved your company $10,000 per week. So what's the more impactful way to demonstrate the value that you brought to your company? Hey, we deployed this code, or we deployed this new system. Yay, great. Or if you said, hey, we saved the company $10,000 per week by doing XYZ. It's going to make it more powerful for those non-technical managers. So let's break down some of the most important financial metrics that executives track. These numbers influence investment decisions, hiring, and even layoffs, as we're seeing now. If you want to stay ahead, pay attention to these metrics. Obviously, you've got overall revenue, the total income before expenses. You've got profit margin, how much of that revenue turns into actual company profit. You also have EBITDA, earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. And you also have burn rate, which is pretty much how fast is the company spending its cash reserves, or if you're working on a specific project, how fast are you spending the money that was budgeted for that project. So some financial numbers aren't the only key indicators. The operational metrics, such as customer acquisition cost, churn rate, can signal whether a company is growing substantially or struggling. So you've got other things such as how much does it cost to acquire a new customer, which you may hear as the term CAC, or customer acquisition cost. You may hear, what is the customer's lifetime value? So the total revenue from a customer over a period of time. How long do they averagely stay as a customer of your business? which then turns into what's the churn rate? What's the percentage of customers who leave after or over a given time period? Or other productivity metrics, so measuring efficiency and output in just kind of the various departments. Learn the scoreboard. Start by asking to attend meetings where performance metrics are discussed. Ask questions like how do we define success this quarter? Or what's driving customer retention? Or just understanding leadership, how they see things at that bigger picture. So translate your impact. Once you know the metrics, map your work to them. For instance, a software update might enhance user experience, contributing to customer satisfaction, reducing the churn rate. They'll stay a customer longer. A security enhancement might reduce risks, which protects revenue and brand trust. Tech professionals often struggle to articulate the business value of their work. For example, reducing server response time isn't just a technical achievement, it improves the customer's experience, leading to higher satisfaction scores. Similarly, automating a repetitive task doesn't just save time, it allows the company to reallocate resources toward more innovation. So, this is a communication gap between non technical leadership and you, and they won't spend the time to learn what you do. They don't care about IP addresses. They don't care about Python code. They don't care about firewall firmware. But you need to spend the time to speak their language. Less zeros and ones and more dollars and cents. The key is to tell the story of your work in terms of outcomes that matter to the business. This not only boosts your visibility, but positions you as a strategic thinker. Understanding the scoreboard isn't a one and done task. Treat it like a muscle you build over time. Read quarterly reports from the industry news and stay curious about how your company adapts its goals during the course of a year. The more fluent you become in the language of business metrics, the more naturally you'll tie your work to measurable impact. Here's the bottom line. The company scoreboard isn't just a tool for executives, it's your compass for aligning your work with what truly matters. By understanding KPIs, mapping your efforts to them through a financial lens, and telling the story of your impact, you're not just another cog in the machine, you're a key player driving success for the company. And if you're ready to dive deeper into aligning your tech skills with business success, check out my free 5-day business skills email course in the link below. And hey, while you're here, feel free to slap the like button if you like.